And by the way, of all of the terms out there that you can no longer say,
non-essential,
yeah. Fuck that word.
Fuck that word.
Because I'm pretty sure you earning a paycheck at Gold's Gyms felt pretty essential.
The fact that I need to put food on my table and sometimes help my family and support myself, that labels anyone as essential. If you have to live, that's essential, in my opinion. I apologize for her. No, I don't. I don't apologize.
I don't apologize.
I don't apologize. Like, that's essential. There should not have been this essential versus non-essential label. And the fact that the governor or whoever the fuck did that, it's so degrading and mentally incapacitating. Like, who are you to say what I do is non-essential?
Yeah.
You're fucking non-essential.
Right.
Like, yeah, that pisses me off.
I mean, it kind of cracked me up because obviously my world is loan officers and real estate agents and what have you. And like, you know, the California Association of Realtors and the National Association of Realtors are big, huge lobbyists. I mean, the Realtors of America have a huge, powerful lobby, way more powerful than anything lenders have ever tried to put together. And very quickly, somehow realtors were labeled as essential. And it's like, I'm glad that they got to work. But the idea that like, I don't know, selling your $800,000 house to upgrade to a $1.4 million house is essential in a world where the government is telling us 10% of the population might die. It's like, well, I don't know. Maybe moving from Larchmont to Los Feliz wasn't essential.
Maybe there's something else going on here.
Yeah. Maybe the lobbyist won. And then meanwhile, to tell you that you can't go help people be healthier at the gym and you're non-essential, to me, it's just like the most degrading term, telling somebody that their work is not worth, it's just not worth it. It just freaks me out.
And then the fact that they shut down the gyms in general, it's like, okay, but I can go to Walmart.
Yeah, you can go buy a 36-pack of Dr. Pepper and live off of Fritos.
Around a bunch of people.
Around a bunch of people.
Yeah, but I can't go to the gym and work out.
Yeah. So let's talk about how you shifted, right? Because the beautiful part is, as much as it angers you and I, you still did have to pay your bills.
Wonderful thing that could have ever happened to me.
Yeah, I'm hearing this from so many people where they're like, I hate this, it sucked, but silver lining, my life is way better now. So how did you pivot? I know you were doing, I know my wife attended one of your Zoom workouts, and so tell me how you pivoted and what's the silver lining?
So silver lining is the everything. I had known for a long time, and we'd seen this kind of in the cards as trainers, that the online presence was something that was going to be inevitable.
Right.
And it was growing.
Peloton, Mirror, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, not even that, just online coaching in general. And that was a writing in the wall for a long time. And COVID quickly facilitated it went from like 20% all the way up to like 90 within the span of a couple months.
Yeah.
And
you think this is something that might have happened in the next 10 years
100%,
anyway?
100%.
It was going to happen. The Gold's Gym, LA Fitness, 24-Hour Fitness, they were on the clock, and COVID just accelerated
Gyms will continue to be there because certain coaches online do certain things and other coaches do other things. And the coaches online that only offer workout plans and nutrition advice, they won't last very long, because people don't quit gyms, they quit communities. So if you're quitting a gym, people will continue to go to a gym because if they have a sense of community, and that's where gyms will never be fully, what's the word? They will never be fully obsolete, because as long as you have people there that get along, they're going to go and they're going to pay their membership dues.
Right.
But if you have an online coach who doesn't provide that sense of community and doesn't provide a sense of mental and emotional support, then they're not going to last very long either.
Right.
So, the shift that I found, like, I'd been watching people for a long time, and I'd very low-key been doing just nutrition coaching on the side for a while, because there's like a conflict of interest with where I worked, and I was always very much by the book.
Right.
So we saw a lot of fraudulent activity there, and I always so anyway, what was I saying? Go
about the pivot.
Okay, so yeah, so I've been watching a whole bunch of coaches. I found like 3 of them, and I was kind of like looking at the different programs and how they structured everything. And a lot of them are very much the same. Like, here's your nutrition, here's your training, check in with that, do the workout, da. And I'd watched this one group that I found, and they're called the Fit Pro CEO. And I loved them because they they went around this authentic model. Like, we're not trying to tell you to do this sales script and do this and do this. It comes from you, basically. And we're going to coach you how to be you and how to let go of all these self-limiting beliefs. And then we will teach you how to market that and market yourself as yourself, not find a fucking niche. So I tried a couple other ones, just like little sample things. And then I finally actually back in December pulled the trigger and did it with them. And it's the best investment I've ever made in my life.
So this is kind of like a mastermind, like coaching for coaches?
Correct.
Interesting.
I have 5 coaches.
Holy shit.
I have 5 coaches in this program. I'm actually on a hiatus right now because I got really sick. I'm going back next week. But it's literally like, it's not just marketing and business. It's learning how to, it's not learning. It's allowing yourself to be who you truly are and using that to work with people.
Yeah.